And the Vice President of Operations at the Theatre Palisades, Cynthia Wright-Banks, joins me now. Cynthia, I want to start by just expressing my condolences. I know the theater is essentially gone, and I know your connection to the theater goes back decades. So talk me through this. When did you find out the level of destruction here?
Well, I actually was watching the news, hoping against hope that the fire where it started wasn't going to ever get to the Palisades. It was, kind of in the outskirts of the Palisades. And then a couple of hours later, I saw the theater go up in flames. I saw the structure, and the structure is still standing, the metal beams, but I had been one of the first people that built the theater way back in 1976. And so we didn't open until 1988 because we didn't ever want to open with a mortgage. So it took us from 76 to 88 to get it open. But we did it. And when I saw that structure right there, it absolutely broke my heart because I had put so many years into getting that theater built. And I didn't build it for myself as much as I built it for my mom, because my mom had tried to build a theater in Laguna Beach and never got it done. But then when we moved up here, or when she moved up here, it was our opportunity to get a theater up. And it's been such a successful adventure, such a socially rewarding thing, where you meet new friends and you work together. You have a common goal, and it was a wonderful, wonderful place. I know I got my work cut out for me ahead. That's for sure.
So how did you find out the level of destruction at the theater?
I watched it burn on television. I watched the lobby burn. I watched it all burn. I haven't been able to get up there yet because everything is blocked off, but I'm sure probably the basement is the only thing that might have remained, because we had a sprinkler system down there. But it'll be a mess if it did. It's the upstairs that we need for the stage and all that.
Well, what was your reaction when you saw that?
Oh, well, it broke my heart. I mean, I saw 40 solid years of my life go up in flame. I have volunteered at the theater since 1965. And we were in many other locations before we built this theater. And we were just in a state of shock. My poor daughter burst into tears watching it with me.
Cynthia, I know the theater obviously means a ton to you, but it also means a ton to this community. Can you talk about that aspect of this?
Yeah, we always had been kind of a small organization. I mean, at one point, we only had about 17 season subscribers, but that was before we built the theater in the Palisades. It was when we were still at Rusty Canyon Park. And but we grew to a big, big company, and I mean big boon to the community. So many things go on at the community. Like, well, we try to help other community. What do you call it? Other community groups. AA, for instance, meets at our theater, as well as we have 5 main stage shows going on. We have two children's shows or kids shows go on a year. It's literally thousands and thousands of people in the community that participate in the shows, in seeing the shows as being a part of the community at large.
And Cynthia, I know the theater was just days away from starting performances on a new production. Yep. How much work went into that? Where does that stand now?
It stands at 0 right now. The only thing we are trying to see if we can slide in somewhere else to maybe put it on, but the set, of course, is gone, and the costumes are gone, and it's just we kind of don't know where to turn. We're going to have a executive committee meeting to try to determine how to pull things together, at least a little bit.
And
we were
I know
supposed to open Friday. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
We were supposed to open Friday night, and we're well prepared to do so until all of this happened.
And we're talking a lot about the theater, but I should mention you're in a hotel right now with your family, with your loved ones. Do you know the status of your home?
Yeah. No, I don't. We live down in Santa Monica Canyon, and we evacuated. When we saw the theater burn was when we got our stuff together and got the heck out of there, because we were in fact worried that that it might come down into the canyon. So far, everything that I've heard on the television is that it seems to have jumped the canyon and not gotten down there. But there's really no way of knowing.
Cynthia, what do you think happens next? Do you expect to rebuild this theater?
Yes.
All right.
I'm sure. I mean, people already are pledging to help raise money, to help get it put back together. It is a long, involved process. Believe me, I know, because I did it the first time. But I'll do it a second time, too.
It is the one bright spot in these things sometimes is how people come together in times like this to do things like rebuild a theater that means so much to the community. Cynthia Wright-Banks with Theatre Palisades, we appreciate your time today. Good luck to you, and I hope your home at least is safe in all of this.
Thank you so much.